and welcome to Christmas week. You guys are watching this New Year's week, but it's Christmas week in my world. But I just ran for a little tiny baby HEB run because I forgot I was making a cheesecake for Christmas, so I had to get the stuff that I needed. First and foremost, as well as Santa, Aunt Flo is coming to town soon, so I needed some tampons. Then I obviously needed some topping for the cheesecake, strawberry and cherry for the different preferences. Then sweetened condensed milk and cream cheese. I already had everything else that I need. You know, I needed lemon juice, have it, graham crackers, have it, butter, have it, eggs, have it, sugar, have it, salt, have it. So, that's all I really needed at the store, which is pretty good. We are going to prepare Christopher's lunch. And today's gonna be a good day, obviously. We're manifesting it. It's gonna get a lemon Gatorade. Got oatmeal cookies, cinnamon applesauce, and lime chips. So I'm gonna make him a Sammy, but yeah, basically today is going to be a work day. We're going to continue on with our Black Friday workings. I am nearly done. I just have the part of day 3 and then day 4 left, which is pretty good. I'm not positive that I'll get it done before Christmas, but that's fine because like I'm not gonna go to the post office till next Monday anyway, so my goal is just have it done by then. So even if I take those days off, like Christmas and the day after, I'm perfectly fine working Christmas Eve. Chris is gonna be probably working, I would say at least he won't be home till minimum 10 o'clock, so I'm just gonna be home and working. It doesn't really matter to me. But let me get some pickles. But yeah, so that's the plan of action. And then I did tell Chris, because last night he didn't leave work until, what time did he leave that place? I would say he didn't get home till almost like 9:30, and he was planning on making himself like this like sausage and pasta that he likes to make, and it was just so late, and he was like, yeah, I still have to like make food when I get home, I'm exhausted, and I was like, well, I can make it for you tomorrow. Like, I'll just, during the day, make it. And he was like, oh my God, you do that for me? And I'm like, obviously, my guy, of course. And so, I am gonna make him his pasta sometime today, because I want him to be able to just come home and eat something, because it is quite late whenever he is making his way back, you know? So I figured I'd be a sweetie girl like that. So I'm going to do that today, and then if you guys don't follow my book channel, you might not know, but I have like this little like video series, I guess, that I do on Shorts / on TikTok, like short form, where I give a mini book review. It's like, I'm just a girl who has bad taste. here's what I've read recently and what I've liked, what I haven't liked, so on and so forth. And so I have about 13 of those that I need to film. So I'm gonna get ready today to film those. That's also on the docket, just so that I can have them. I have, I think, one left in my reserve of them, because I do tend to just like batch film them, you know. That's why you'll see like a bunch in the same shirt. But I'm gonna have to do like a mid recording shirt change, because 13 in a row with the same shirt is crazy business. So I'll probably do like 6 and 7. Haha. Yeah, you guys see what I did there by accident. I have some of these like weird, different like British candies over here, so I'm gonna like toss this chocolate biscuit in here as well. I know, a little weird surprise. But yeah, it's gonna be a good day. I'm excited to feel productive. I ended up taking 3 days in a row off, which I do have some guilt over, but I think it was like good for the soul, honestly. And then today I'm getting lots of Christmas cards in the mail, and I'm getting the I ordered foil for this one gal who's closing her shop. That I think is out for delivery. I gotta check. I don't know if the other one's coming UPS or FedEx, the other foil that I ordered. So, you know, we gotta check all the apps. All the apps, yeah. But the black foil that I ordered is coming today, which honestly was another reason I didn't want to work yesterday. Is I didn't want to be like waiting on that foil. And then my Christmas present from my friend Emily is gonna be here today. So it's gonna be a good one. This pimple's really ruining my life. Oh my god, I thought I popped it, but it feels huger than ever. I'm about to get ready so you guys will be able to see like the full effect of me getting my hair done, but I literally feel exponentially better about myself. We also like cut a bit off. It probably doesn't look like it to you, but my ends are much more like full now. Heck yeah, gamer. This is horrid. Horrid, I tell you. Filming 13 book reviews is really exhausting, but we're about to get into it. Rocking and rolling, baby. Today's plan, minimum 10 orders. You guys know how it goes. So our minimal 10 is going to be Laurel from MO. Y'all know I don't know MO. Andrea from California. Elishiva from Pennsylvania. Elishiva, I think, if I say that maybe. This is Chris's stepbrother's wife. She wrote his name, but I know it's her. Thanks, girl. Jessie from Alabama. Number 6 is Allison from South Carolina. Number 7 is Stephanie from Alabama. Number 8 is Michelle from MI. Number 9 is Taylor from South Carolina. Number 10 is Amanda from MI. These are all pretty small, so we'll probably definitely get through those. So we got then Christina from Colorado, and that's everything for day 2. And then we'll be moving on to day 3, which is amazing. Which means I need how many more November freebies? Because then we move in to December. This is actually good info to have moving forward. 10. I need 11 of those. Let me go make sure that I have 11 of those prepared, so I know going forward what I need to make. It's very helpful to have that info. And then I'm gonna check and see what the shipping says for the black foil, because I do wish I had it immediately. Hello, guest. No, say hello, Hannah. Between noon and 4. Okay, it's a pretty big range. And then my packages say between 10:45 and 2:45. I have to like walk down and get those though, because something tells me it will be delivered to the door. But I have like 1 or 2 YouTube videos I want to watch, and I'm going to move into listening to my audiobooks. scripts, and yeah. That's the plan for the day. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful. We're gonna have a good time. Okay, I figured out where my confusion was. It was an order earlier that was Casey, not Chloe, that had scripts. And then the other big order that is like order 11 in the stack for today is the other one that has a lot of scripts that I need to do. So I'm on the last order. It's literally not even 4 o'clock for like the 10. So I'm going to stop at 10, and then I am going to do all of those scripts because I literally think it's probably gonna take me like 2 hours to do them because there's quite a few. So that's now the plan of action. I have not even finished my audiobook yet. I was like really cruising with it, and then when I ate lunch I started this YouTube video that's like 2.5 hours long, and now I'm like in it to win it. So you know, but that's where we are. I just love coming out here and seeing the tree with all the presents. Oh, such good vibes. Okay, that was actually much quicker. I thought it was a lot of custom multis, but it wasn't. It was just like a lot of regular customs, which are extremely quick. So, flew through that. I'm coming back in my office, so it's all good. We're thinking it's gonna be, we're gonna get started at around 7 my time, 8 her time, because I'm not really sure it's Eastern time. Whatever, I am gonna take a little breaky poo. I think, I was considering reading my book physically that I'm reading, but I didn't think I feel like it. I think I'm gonna watch YouTube, because I would rather get cozy in bed later and read than like read for a little bit and then stop and then a little bit. Like, I'm just not a stop and go kind of gal. So that's where we're at, but I'm feeling very confident in getting a ton of work done tomorrow. Do I think I'll be able to get everything done? No, maybe though, because I think Chris is probably gonna work really late tomorrow because it's Christmas Eve. But I don't know if I showed you guys our Christmas jams this year. We always get matching jammies every year. And then I'll be adding them to my rotation, you know what I mean? So here are the ones we went with this year. I think they're really, really cute. They say like, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. So here's mine, woman's medium. These are kind of big. I feel like I should have got a small. They look kind of humongous. And then Chris's is a men's large. But they're so cozy. And I can't wait to wear them tomorrow. And then I did get and wrap for my dad a matching pair, so that'll be cutesy and fun for whenever he's here. But yeah, I am gonna chilling like a villain until it is time for my little gaming session. I do have this little bag of chips. I've been loving this flavor, bold and blended from Buc-ee's. I bought 3 of these little bags. I've been home for 3 days, so obviously it's my last one to eat. Should have got 32 of them. They didn't sell it in like big size though, so it kind of tastes like all dressed chips if you've ever had that, but they're kettle cooked, which is my preferred like format of chip, so they're better. IMO. Also, if you're Canadian, I would like some ketchup chips. Please help a girl out. Okay. Happy Christmas Eve, friends. I'm wearing my Deck the Halls and Not the Family fa la 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 sweater because naturally. Cheesecake is in the oven. Laundry has been put away. My dad has been talked to. My toner has arrived. And I think I'm gonna put socks on because I'm getting old. I hate wearing socks. I think they're extraordinarily uncomfortable, but maybe I need to like buy slippers because like my one foot, my right foot, like the arch of it hurts from walking around and standing on my feet while I'm working. So maybe socks will help. It is a warm one today. It's already like 70 degrees and it's 10 a.m. But okay, today's plan of action is to get through as many orders as possible. There's only 19. I don't really think there's a world in which I do all 19 because there's 2 that are bigger, but I did get those customs done, so that makes life a little bit easier. But we've got Tammy from Texas. Tammy's order is the biggest one that we have left, so it'd be nice to start out with that. Domi from the PR team. Brenda from Illinois. Darian from MI. Don't ask me to do it. Jacqueline from Texas. That's the first 5. Dana from Texas. That's 6. 7 is Shalene from Illinois. 7. 8 is Sarah from New Jersey. 9 is Laurel from MO. And 10 would be Caroline from Oklahoma. Oh, there's 2 more big ones. Oh no, this one's not big. I was right to begin with on my thing. Okay. So there's that one. And other than that, we have got Megan from Florida, whose order is kind of big. Another one from Tammy from Texas. Elishiva from Pennsylvania. Lexi from Virginia. A lot of these ones at the end are very small. Ashley from Washington. Teresa from Oregon. Lauren from Ohio. And Natalie from Down Under. And Nicole from New Jersey. And Nina from somewhere in Delaware and or Europe. I can't tell if that's one of those, like, you know, thingamabobbers, but those are all the remaining orders. We're gonna do as many as we can today. That's the plan of action. Got 44 minutes until the cheesecake needs to be checked, and then there'll be maybe 5 more minutes, and then we turn the oven off, and then it sits in the oven for an hour, and then I take it out, wrap it up, and put it in the fridge until tomorrow. Woo, woo, woo. So that's the plan. Y'all, I'm losing my will to continue, you know. I've gotten through 2 orders so far today. I got through the really big one and then Domi's order. But everything, I've had so many things go wrong today. Miscut, XYZ, like, things are just not going stellar. So my current plan of action is I'm gonna finish this order that I'm working on. Then I'm gonna take a break and eat lunch. And then I might just not work anymore because of multiple reasons. I'm not going to the post office before Monday. It's just not happening. So it doesn't really matter when I get these orders done as long as it's before Monday. Which at this point I have 16 orders. I literally did 17 orders on Monday. I have like 1 day's worth of work left, which I can do Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever. I do not feel good. My cramps at this juncture are to the level that I am nauseous. And I feel like I'm losing the ability to function. So with that, I think we are deeply going to have to just take it easy today. Because I currently want to die. Okay, it's obviously loud as hell in here. But the last bits of this current order are on the cutting machines. I think while that finishes up, I'm going to take a shower because that sounds, oh, so beautiful and glorious and magical and wonderful and like what I need in life. So I'm going to do that while that finishes up cutting, and then when I get out, that order should be done, and then I'll pack it, and then I'm going to make lunch, and then, ooh, I might get my like big comfy reading pillow in the bed, lay here, hook myself up to my Livia, which is to help with cramps, and take some medicine because my head also hurts. And I'm gonna eat a salad, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna all be great because I'll no longer be on my feet, and that's just kind of what I need right now. Hello friends, it's been 10 out of 10 great vibes evening of just relaxing. It's truly been like good for the soul. I'm getting out Chris's jams, so he'll be ready to change into them whenever he gets home from work. I think it's about 7 o'clock, maybe 7:30. Let's check. 7:04. Amazing, killing it. Chris probably won't be home for a few more hours. I finished the book I was reading, so Figured I'd check in with you guys. I had like 200 some odd pages left. So got those taken care of. Look at this stack of completed books this month. Honestly, love that. It's like one of the perks of having a really busy work month is I get through so many books. But Santa dropped off Chris's stocking stuffers. So I every year do not properly account for what can fit in the stocking. I think my issue is I go to multiple places and I just like get stuff, right? Put it in this, and then I'm like, I'll put it in the stocking. I'll put you guys over here. So then it's just always like for my dad's stocking, I ended up having to like wrap a box with like a bunch of stuff. For Andrea's stocking, same thing. But for Chris's, I'm gonna put what I can in here. Everything else, I'm just gonna sit on the fireplace. It's not really like that much stuff. It's just like the stuff is like a little bit big. Like the packaging is a bit much. So I'm gonna like probably try to do like the lighter things. But there is like, I did get him a couple of energy drinks. So those are a little bit heavier, and the heavier things tend to obviously weigh down the stocking. And then whenever it's weighed down, we'll put one in there maybe, because it like fits really good right there. But whenever it gets weighed down, it simply doesn't stay on the hook. It like makes the whole hook fall down, and it's like the whole situation. So yeah, but Santa dropped these goodies off for me earlier, asked me to get them all in here for him, and I said, of course Santa, I got you, my love. Anything for you, Santa. And so we're gonna get what we can in here. It's a good portion of it, thankfully. I'm like really Tetrising it in here. All of the big old meat sticks. Get all of that in here. Those are really easy to just slide down in the holes, you know. Sure that's a candy bar. Okay, so it only leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things out of the stocking, which honestly I can probably put one more thing on top. So only having 5 things outside of the stocking is actually pretty good for me. Pretty good for me. I don't know that this will be able to hold the stocking. Maybe it'll stay. Okay, and then the other things, I'll just place them here, whatever. Whatever. And then I do have this that I will hang up whenever we're done with our stockings, whenever my dad comes. I had Nick 3D print me this little thing that says Dad, and that'll look cute hanging up here. I'll just throw our 2 stockings when they're emptied onto one hook, and I'll hang up this one for my dad. So that'll be cutesy, cutesy, cutesy. But yeah, okay. We did that. I don't really know what I'm gonna do the rest of my evening. I could start my next book on my Kindle. I could do nothing. Really, the world is my motherfucking oyster, you know what I'm saying? So, it's all good. I'm glad I got most of that stuff to fit in the stocking. Usually, it's like 15 things that don't fit. So, I did a lot better this year. You guys, I already started putting stuff away because I don't like a mess, but it's Christmas. I got this new cool reading lamp. My mother-in-law also got me these 2 like lounge sets, but I love that she got me the Christmas colors because I think today I'm gonna wear like red top, green shorts, and then I'll have green top, red shorts for the future. Then I've been putting away stuff, but I got a bunch of books, and I put away everything Chris got me in my stocking. I also hung up my dad's stocking. And yeah, literally so many books on the floor. Obsessed. Chris got me a new magic deck. I got this super cool new like portable tripod, which I'm gonna like keep in my backpack for when I'm out and about. I can like film stuff without being as embarrassed as if I had you guys with me, because you're embarrassing. Want to say hi to the vlog and Merry Christmas?
Yeah. Merry Chrysler. How's everybody doing? Hope you're having a fantastic Christmas day. Family, friends, give them a smooch on the cheek for me.
So, there's that. But, yeah, we didn't open anything from my dad because he's going to be here in like 2 weeks and we're doing Christmas with him. But I did move our stockings onto a shared hook so that I could put up my dad's stocking, which is useful. We do need to turn that off. I don't know what it is, but the vent overstimulates me so bad. I hate the sound of it. Chris got a new end table. Make sure we gotta put this together before my dad comes, because it's for Chris's office, and like mainly it'll benefit my dad. I'm probably gonna sleeve these cards at some point today because I do in fact need to put sleeves on stuff immediately. And yeah, it's just been a great morning. I'm waiting for my dad to call me. He's called me twice. So I called him once, but they were like just starting stockings because basically my sister and her girlfriend do their Christmas together and then they go to my dad's house. So they start there a little bit later. So they were doing that. And so he was like, I'll call you back. And then he called me back as they were getting ready to eat. I don't know. He doesn't make some sense sometimes. And he's like, oh, what time are you guys going to Andrea's? And I'm like, oh, like, she just told me anytime after 3. So whenever we feel like after 3, I'm looking for my phone. And he's like, oh, so can I just call you back then so we can eat breakfast? And I'm like, yeah, why'd you call me to begin with, silly rabbit? And he's like, I thought you were going over there in the morning. And I'm like, no. I don't know how I lost my phone, but I did. Maybe it's underneath my outfits. But yeah, I'm excited for a little mix and match moment today. Oh, here it is. Found her. But yeah, so classic me though. I literally cannot stand stuff being everywhere, so all I have left to grab really is all of my new books. So I'm gonna go grab those and bring them to my room to put in my piles of books to haul. And then tomorrow I am gonna go book shopping because there's a sale. And I do love me a good deal. Okay guys, it's the day after Christmas. It's Boxing Day if you're in Canada, the UK. I don't know what countries celebrate Boxing Day. The US is not really one of them. But I got ready. I'm wearing the opposite of what I wore yesterday because why not? It's so funny. After dinner, like the kids were exhausted and Theo was just like sitting on my lap cuddling and he's like, I could cuddle you forever. This outfit is so cozy. And I'm like, oh my god, you're so pure. Love that kid. But I am about to head out. My plan is it's 8:30. I'm gonna call my dad. I'm gonna get a McDonald's soda because duh. And then I do have a Barnes gift card. Get it in here. So I do plan on going to, like I said, McDonald's, and then I'm gonna go to Walmart and Target, I think, to look at discounted Christmas stuff, specifically wrapping paper. See if we can find anything good. And then I'm gonna be going on a half-price bookstore, but that's gonna be for a different video for my other channel. But whenever I get home, I'll show you everything I got from Walmart and Target. You guys, it is so hot out. But I did get 3 rolls of wrapping paper there in the car. But I thought I'd show you my Barnes haul because that's not gonna be a part of my other video. And I did go to Barnes because I had a gift card from Andrea. The bag literally broke as I was walking out to my car. But I got 5 books. And they were doing like a 20% off sale, whatever. So I got this, Holding the Reins. This is the first book in a cowboy romance series. Then I got this, The Rebel King. This is a Kennedy Ryan book. I'm trying to collect all of her books. AKA, I got this series. Long Shot, Block Shot, Hook Shot. I think that's the order that they go in. Could be wrong. But we did pick up those baddies. I do need to film a book haul, especially after I film this half price books thing, but that's gonna literally have to wait until, what's it called? It's gonna have to wait until tomorrow because I did order 2 books on Amazon. I ordered Molly Burke's book because I just want to support her. I really like her as a creator, and it was on sale for $12 for the hardcover. And the next book in the Hannah Swenson mysteries. So like, I want to try to get like one of those a month going because there's like 30 books in the series. And so I grabbed the next one in that because it was on sale for $7. So, but I literally have 2 huge bags of books. Listen, I haven't really gone book shopping by myself for fun in a while. I used to go weekly whenever Chris and I would have our Cabo Bob State days, but with his current work schedule, we just like don't. So, you know, there's that. But I did get myself some lunch, so I'm gonna eat lunch and watch the Taylor Swift documentary. I'm planning on taking today off as like a full day off because I want to. And so I will catch y'all in a bit. Okay guys, I watched the Eras Tour nonsense. I'm about to, well, I just filmed the rest of my reading thrifted books. Shit's crazy. I got like 22 or 21 books for literally like $150, which I am a steals and deals, baby. But the thing is I have asked Chris to like clean up his Christmas stuff like by tomorrow. But like, I just don't want to look at it anymore, so I fear I might just do it. That's my toxic trait, is when I want something done, it has to be done immediately, so I'd rather just do it myself than wait. And I fear that's where we're at. That's where we're at in life. Hello, friends. It's 9 o'clock. Oh, Chris and I just played some Magic. I'm about to get some dessert, some cheesecake, because I've got half a cheesecake in the fridge. Sounds delish. We just played Magic. I won. Don't let Chris know. He's a little bit saltastic over it. He said he was over it though, so that's good at least. Basically, we've played our new decks. It's like we usually play 3 games, best 2 out of 3. The first time we played them, I was what they refer to in the Magic world as mana dry. Had no mana, which is basically like your currency to play cards. So like I couldn't play any of my cards because I didn't have any way to play them. Tragic. Both like sets of games that we played, that was me game 1. Got my ass handed to me. And Chris was like, this isn't even like fun. I'm not like, this isn't like a fun win. Like, you stood no chance. And I'm like, yeah, I agree. I'm not having fun. And so then we played the other 2 games and I killed. Oh my god, I'm so fucking short. I'm so over it. When you're short, you get really good at climbing counters. But yeah, so we did that. Prior to that, we did go out to dinner. I think it was so dumb because Chris was getting us a gift card that he got from his work, but it like, the thing, like, I'm just gonna leave the sides on the pan because it's just easier. It was literally like incompatible payment or something. I don't fucking know. It was literally a Visa gift card. I don't get it. So Chris ended up just having to like pay, which would have been fine if like the meal was good, but it just like wasn't. And we went to a place that like we did like, but I think I've decided I don't really like it because the last couple of times I've gone, my food's just been very mid. You know what I mean? So, kind of over it, truly. Yum. So, and don't get me wrong, I was like kind of crashing out, honestly, but I get that I'm like PMSing today. Well, not PMSing, I just have a period. I'm grouchy, hungry, whatever. And I get that it was busy. It said when we checked it online it was going to be a 15-minute wait. It was going to be a 20-minute wait. We had a 15-minute drive, and then we still probably waited 15 minutes when we got there. That's fine. We got seated. She comes by with like a jug of water and says, yeah, it's like really busy, so we just don't have any cups. And I'm like, okay, so what do you want me to do with this jug of water? Like, why'd you bring it if we don't have any way to drink it, I guess? Whatever. And then I ordered a Diet Coke, and Chris ordered a beer, and that came in cups. The whole thing was very strange. So we ordered our appetizer. Fine, whatever. That came out. Somebody else brought that out, and we completely finished the appetizer, like, on top of our menus. She came to take her order, and, like, Chris was getting, like, the steak and shrimp or something. It was, like, steak and seafood. I don't know. She's like, okay, like, what kind of steak? He tells her, how do you want to cook? He's like, oh, medium rare. She's like, okay, medium. And he's like, medium rare. Like, had to repeat himself. Had to repeat his sides, like, 5 times. And then, like, there's an option between, like, shrimp and crab cakes. And I'm like, yeah, you want the shrimp, right? And he's like, oh, yeah, the shrimp. And she's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, he ordered the steak and seafood. And she's like, oh, well, I gotta start over. Then we had to go through the whole thing again. Food came out really, really quick, but it was, like, very mediocre. Mine was, like, decent, but, like, Chris said, like, his steak had, like, basically was not seasoned. So there was that. And then we waited after we like ate. Probably took, like, 15 minutes to eat. 20 minutes maybe. I don't know. I was telling some stories. And then we had to wait for, like, 30 minutes to get our receipt. That was really annoying. And then the gift card didn't work. So, pretty bad experience. So we came home, and Chris and I played some games because tomorrow I'm going to be working, and he is going to watch a hockey game tomorrow night, so it's whatever. And yeah. So, here we are. I'm going to watch a wee bit of YouTube and eat my cheesecake, and then I'm probably going to read my book. Happy Saturday. It's 10:30. We just got back from getting groceries. I get up at about 8:30, and then Chris got up for 9ish, and then we went and we got grosh, and now we're here. We got McDonald's as well because Nick's parents got us a McDonald's gift card, so naturally we had to get to McDonald's. So we're gonna hopefully finish out the orders today so that tomorrow I can work on my kit lineup and catch up on some plan with me's. And I need to prep D&D. It's not going to be this week. It's going to be the next week. I also have to design the remaining PR freebies. Basically, need to do Mika and Annie's because they were the two that I hadn't gotten to. And then Andrea sent me hers, so I just need to do the graphic for this one, and, you know, do that really quick. Screenshot it because she designs her own. It's really cute. Her new one is like very Valentine's, so obviously I love it. One thing about me is Valentine's Day is one of my favorite holidays. Truly love it. I think it is so cute, and yeah, I'm a big fan. Truly am. So yeah. I'm gonna get the foiler turned on. So that scripts freebie SPC 2026 Q1. I need to fill in my planner because I've not been in my office in forever, but yeah. I'm just hoping that we can get pretty much all of this done. There's a couple of $50 boys and there's one $150, and then I think everything else is like smaller, so there's a chance. Okay, time for groceries. I'm planning on making chicken cutlet salads today. So we did go to H-E-B to get the thin chicken cutlets. When Andre showed me how thin them bitches were, I was very inspired to make chicken cutlet salads this week, because the worst part is having to pound out the chicken, and so if I don't have to do that, lovely, wonderful, magical. Okay, so we've got both of our sodium pops, and then this is the extra thin. It literally says extra thin on it. Chicken from H-E-B. Made a separate stock for that. The way that next time we go grocery shopping, and I'll be preparing for my dad coming, is we also might go to Dallas when my dad's here. There's like this Harry Potter experience thing that I might take him to, because it's like something me and my dad have always bonded over. So it's only like $30 a person. We got some toilet bowl cleaner, very riveting stuff. Chris's emergency pizza, and then I just wanted something in the freezer that, like, if I feel so inclined I can have. So I got just some chicken and cheese taquitos, some blueberry muffins. No, we always have muffins. Chris is dealing with some skin issues, so he wanted to try a new ointment. Also dealing with some tummy issues, so we needed some Pepto. And then he used the rest of it, so we needed more. And then Chris was out of shampoo and conditioner, so he decided he's gonna smell like Superman, because he had already picked out his body wash, which you guys will see, but this is Bright Citrus and Cosmos. Doesn't really smell too Cosmo-y, but it smelled very citrus. I got some dip because I'm all out. So you guys can see all the things. Then bow ties for Chris's pasta, the sauce that he likes. These are some salad toppings of corn and black olives. I was gonna buy like the pre-done hard-boiled eggs, and they were all out, and I'm so annoyed that I have to make hard-boiled eggs at some point tonight. So irritating. We think part of the issue of Chris's tummy ache that he's been having is the roast beef. I think it's just beef in general, because he's had a lot of beef over the last couple of weeks, and that's like when he started to like having a tummy ache. So turkey, and then cheese for the salads. This is my skincare. Just use clear unscented soap to really wash my face. This is the soap Chris decided to get. It's Dove Men Plus Care. Blood orange and sage, plant-based moisturizers. I don't know, that's what he wanted. Then some that. We're trying to eat more at home and stuff, because I also have been having some tummy issues, so I fear terrible eating is just like not working out for being old. Toilet paper, because we were running low. Some ranch. More Gatorade for Chris. They didn't have, well, they had yellow, but it was like so far back on the top shelf that neither of us, one could definitely not reach it, but Chris couldn't reach it either. He's also kind of short, so, you know. Some romaine wine. A tomato for Chris's salad. I don't really care for that, but whatever. More lettuce. A cucumber for the salad. I honestly probably won't use cucumber, but that's fine. We do already have onions, so I didn't need to buy that. This has sausage and bacon. Bread for Chris's lunches. Eggs, because if I'm making hard-boiled eggs, I needed to buy freaking eggs. And then some chips. Some crunchy Cheetos, that's obviously for Chris, because I like puffy Cheetos. And regular chips. I'm literally gonna put all of the stuff that needs to go to our room in a bag because there's so much of it. Oh my god, I just sliced the bag open, whatever. Literally so many things. We ended up spending like probably like $150 on groceries, but again, we needed the toilet bowl cleaner. The Christmas body wash was $10. The shampoo was $8. Toilet paper, we needed a lot of random things. So that was that, but yeah, I have we've got to get the groceries put away, and then I'm just gonna get to work. That's really my only plan. I'm gonna listen to some audiobooks because this week is always the week that everybody who posts on YouTube takes the week off because everybody's just done Bookmas and they don't want to post anything. They want to take a break. No, I mean, on this channel, I've been terrible at posting, but that's literally just because I have not had time to take a break to film Plan With Me's and stuff. But just know, regularly scheduled programming is afoot. I'm gonna get caught up on all of my Plan With Me's that I need to film. Probably like a month's worth, which is crazy. But I'm gonna get those filmed. I'm gonna do my kit lineup, and we're gonna be back at it, bitches. So, you know, pretty excited for that. However, it's up in the air. May switch to just 2 videos on this channel a week. Because I haven't been hauling as much, so there's like less types of videos to make, unless there's like something you guys would like to see, whether it's like a monthly favorites video, whatever. If there's anything you guys would like over here, let me know. I'm like willing to do other things. I just like, because all my book videos go over on my other channel. I do 3 book videos a week over there, and I have no problem doing 3 over here. I just don't know what you guys want to see. So let me know, because I typically over here do Plan With Me vlogs, hauls, what's it called? Perfect pairs, kit lineups. New releases, obviously. That's kind of like typical stuff you guys see over here, which there will be some new releases coming up. We're going to have 2 releases this month. Or January? Yeah. No, it's not January. Or, yeah, it's January. Is it January? Yeah, it's January. When you guys see this. We're going to have 2 new releases this month. One, like, releases designed and made by me. And an SPC collab release. So that's all really exciting stuff. I'm very excited about all of that. But, yeah, I'll definitely be doing my planner graveyard videos that I typically do at the end of the year, where I flip through the plan from the year prior, go over everything. That's definitely on the horizon. But if there's anything else you guys would like to see, let me know down below. Oh my god, I keep buying ranch, and we have so much ranch. We got 3 bottles of it now. Oh my god, we don't need any more ever. Okay, I'm gonna go put the stuff away in my bedroom, and then I'm just gonna get to work. I already have the foiler going, so we're ready. Okay, I just finished making dinner. It was such a pain in the dick. I didn't cut up all of the chicken because it honestly wouldn't all fit in the container, but here is our glorious, like, salad bar situation. Should be good. Should be good. Okay, dinner has been had. It was delish. Gave it a 9 out of 10 because truly, truth of the matter, is I didn't use a bit, like, I don't have like enough big bowls, so I had to use like a regular size, like, what's the word, a plate, like a bowl plate, and it was really hard to mix up my salad, so it made it a little bit less enjoyable because it wasn't like well mixed until like halfway done. But it was really yummy. It's 6:30. I have myself more orders to go, but the big ones are done. Everything else is less than $100. Let's go. You guys, I did it! Black Friday is freaking done. Oh my god, I could not be more thrilled for it to be finished. Here's the bin. Natalie from Australia has to go to UPS, but oh my god, does it feel good to be done. Feels great. Tomorrow I'm gonna do my kit lineup. I'm probably gonna make this stuff, film the video, do all my bases, do my plan with me's. Oh, tomorrow's gonna feel so good to get caught up. And the time you guys are watching this, I think I said that I thought it was the New Year. It's not. It's definitely, you guys are seeing this on New Year's Eve. Happy New Year. But I'm going to probably design the January, what's the word I'm looking for, freebies, as well as, just so you guys know while you're watching this, this is the final call on all of the holiday stuff. Everything will be leaving the shop for the time being until next year, as of the end of this week, as of Sunday. So get it while you can. But I need to offload this camera so I can edit my book video for tomorrow. Hello friends, happy Sunday. I would say good morning, but it's noon. I have not been sleeping. I've been up for hours upon hours. I originally got up at 8 and I fell asleep till like 9, and I've been like up. So I've just been, you know, relaxing is what I'm gonna go with this morning because I deserve it. For getting all those damn Black Friday orders done. I got it all done. I had quoted 3 to 6 weeks and I got it all done. Like the sale ended on the 1st and I got it all done on the 27th. So 4 weeks-ish. So I'm pretty happy with that, including having like Christmas in the middle of it. But I think I forgot to tell you guys this yesterday. I cut off the tip of my fingernail. So that was an experience. Chris got new knives for Christmas and I clearly can't be trusted because, yeah, like it didn't bleed, but like just sliced off the tip of my fingernail, but like far down. So we have her really bandaged up because it like hurts. But it's like technically lunchtime, so like I could make a salad, but I don't know that I feel like doing all that. I might just have a muffin. No, I should probably have a salad. I should just have salad, you know what I mean? So we're gonna make a mean salad. Basically what I had for dinner yesterday, but in a better vessel, because yesterday's vessel was not good. And that's just a fact of the matter. Oh, but today is gonna be a good day. We are going to immediately go and do my kit lineup and do my scripts for all the plan with me's except for this one. You know what I mean? The one for this week, because today's not done with. So I can't really do a plan with me for a week that is not finished. Do I try myself with this knife? No, this is the one that cut off my fingernail, but that's what we're doing. So yeah, I'm going to do lots of sticker making for myself. I am gonna email my paper people because right after Black Friday, or right after Black Friday, they did email me and let me know that like they did not order enough paper for that month, and so they were running super low. So I want to see like the ETA on when I can like get more paper. I still have like a decent amount, but It's like a big reason I've been like not working on my kit lineup is I wanted to make sure I had enough paper for all the Black Friday orders, which I have a bit more paper still. Today's kind of feeling like an Alani kind of day, witch's brew, because we're celebrating that we're done with that nonsense. What do we want in our salad? That's the real question. We got a bunch of romaine. I'm making like a Cobb-esque salad, and I don't do blue cheese, so we do ranch around here. Got some onion, got some corn. Corn is like obviously not a standard ingredient, but I love it, so we use it. Got bacon, got hard-boiled egg. Chicken, cucumber, cheese. We have black olives in there. I'm like hit or miss, and I don't feel like I'm good for those. And then tomato, which I don't eat tomatoes, so there's that. I'm not even gonna heat up the chicken. I'm just gonna leave it like cold. There's like more chicken cutlets even in the fridge than like what's in here. I might just do what's in here. Whatever. It's kind of a lot, but I feel like my body has been like craving protein. So there's that. We'll do some corn. Chris doesn't like corn like I do, so he's not gonna eat that, which is part of the reason I just scooped it out with my hand. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna do the cucumbers with my hand too, because we swap spit. I don't really care. I just don't. Nobody's eating it besides me and Chris. The egg I'm not gonna do with my hand because it's messy. It's like the only way I eat egg these days is hard boiled in a salad. And I have to like really have it mixed in. I cannot think about it too much or I will freak out. Okay. Because I just got some thoughts about eggs that really freak me out when I think too deeply about them. You know, this onion is like really dried out. I think I'm gonna just do a new onion. It's like there's still a lot in here, but I feel like whenever onion gets kind of dried out, it's not so good anymore. So it's like flavorless. So I'm just gonna rinse the container and cut me a new onion, I think. The cutting board that I just got soaked. But yeah, I think a new onion is what the doctor has ordered for me. Cause I do love me some onion, but I want to like taste it, and I feel like I was not really tasting it because it's like dried out and kind of old. So we'll get a new one. Though I want to not be chopping anything currently because of this scary ass knife, we're gonna do it anyway. Red onion. And I'll do some cheese and some ranch and call it a day. I don't do like a ton of dressing because like I don't love ranch, but it's like the best option for this kind of salad. But I like a thin layer of ranch, not drowning. Whereas like something acidic like taco sauce, I want it drowning. Drowning, baby. Okay. Taking off a couple of layers of this onion because I know it's not gonna fit in the container if I don't, because it's so big. But yeah, so I'm gonna eat lunch and then I'm gonna do my kit lineup and those plan with me scripts. I'm gonna film my kit lineup and my plan with me's, and then I'm gonna lay down some bases, and then we'll see what time it is, because I think I have at least 3 plan with me's to do that's about an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes, somewhere in that range. And then, so like I could work on new releases. My thing is that Andrea is gonna be sending me this week a bunch of collab stuff, which is great, but I don't wanna design anything and then have it be like too similar to what she's sending me. And collab stuff always sells better. So I'm just gonna wait on that until I have that, but she's sending it to me before she's going on vacation this week with her fam bam. And so she said she was gonna get it to me, I'll have all of it to you before I leave. So I don't really wanna work on that until I have that, you know? So, depending on the time, also Chris, this is another reason I'm getting such a late start, is Chris did not go into work today until noon 30. Usually he's like a delivery driver for Amazon, but today they needed him to do rescue driving. Both of our assumption with that happening is that they don't have a lot of routes coming off of Christmas. People aren't, you know, buying stuff like they were the last couple of weeks. So it's like a double-edged sword. Thing that sucks is if he's rescuing, he's not going to be getting probably his full 10 hours today because they're not going to have him work from till midnight. So it's going to be a shorter day for him, which is whatever. But I may work on D&D. If not, I'm going to do D&D tomorrow. I am the type of person who likes to, I'm a binger when it comes to like things like shows, whatever, and even like working on D&D, like I want to sit there and get it all done. I don't want to be in the middle of something and then be like, oh, I'm gonna pause for the night. No, I just want to go until it's fully complete. So that's the only thing that I know that if I start D&D today, I will not be finishing it because I do have quite a bit that I need to do. I need to do the whole recap of last session, which to do that, because it's been weeks, I'm gonna have to really go through the last session and read through everything to figure out what they did. And there is some stuff that like I did for sure improvise, which that stuff I do remember more so because like I had to think of it off the top of my head. Didn't have it planned out to add that in, and I gotta kind of figure out what I want them to do specifically next session, try to lead them in some different directions. Because I think at the current position that they're in, they're kind of like, not like lost with no direction, but like things are feeling a little bit hopeless for the girlies and saving Miss Elmira, but you know, I think I have some ideas of maybe them needing to like obtain some sort of thing in order to get out of there. Actually, I just thought it was a really good idea now that I'm thinking about it. Because one of the girls, I'm also getting the water, she was having like, she touched this thing and had visions. So I think I might have like, the time you guys are seeing this, it's D&D day. My dad comes so soon, I'm so excited. But if you're part of the D&D group, get the fuck out of here. Bye. But I'm thinking of maybe having it be that like she has visions through the night. Of them needing to like obtain something. I think that's like a good plan. Gives them like a solid thing they're going for. So I don't think there's even anything for me to watch. I mean, it's noon. I feel like a lot of people's videos go live at noon. Mine do. Mine do be going live at noon, but I'm gonna watch something while I eat. And it's just gonna be a very chill day. It's a very chill day. Okay guys, it's 4:30. I finished my things. I've been finished for about 30 minutes, but I had 30 minutes left in my audiobook and I was like, let me just finish this. So we're gonna move into our filming portion of today's video. So we're off to see the wizard. Y'all, I did it. I filmed my kit lineup and 4 plan with me's. Or not 4 plan with me's, 3 plan with me's. Because I don't know what in store for the rest of my evening. It's like 6:30. I'm gonna see what time Chris thinks he's gonna be out till tonight. That'll determine like what I'm gonna do. Well, I still have to like do all my bases. I think I'm not doing D&D till tomorrow. I'm gonna show you the plan of these that I did. We did this one. We're going backwards. Then we did this one before that, and the first one we did was this one, as well as my kit lineup. But I got all that done in like 2 hours, so that's not too terribly bad. Not too terribly bad at all, but I'm pretty hungry now because I actually only ended up eating like a third to a half of my salad. I just like, I don't know. I thought I was hungry and then I just simply got unhungry after like 2 bites. So I tried to like choke down more of it to not be wasteful, but then it was making me feel sick. So, didn't eat a ton earlier, but I'm gonna figure out how Chris's day is going. Chris just called me. He's rescuing, he thinks, one final person. That's like everybody's been pretty like ahead today, so he's just been rescuing this one guy who has been sick all day basically. He's having like tummy troubles. So I think I'm just gonna have some cheese puffs on the off chance that Chris is like, I wanna go get food. So I'm gonna have this as like a little snacky poo. And because he said that he only has to take like 10 to 15 stops off the person, I still need to do my bases and edit, but it's whatever. If I kind of don't want to do the bases right now, I might wait and do the bases in the AM because it's like very dark in my office right now and I would prefer better lighting. So maybe I'll just wait till tomorrow to do them, truly. Okay, I'm getting up. Oh, just chatting with in my Discord for our D&D group about maybe possibly eventually doing like a little girls trip, depending on how many people want to go, even if it's just like 3 of us. Could be so much fun. But yeah, I am going to offload you guys and begin the editing process. Wah, wah. It's the middle of the night. In my dreams. I just finished my book, you know. I did it. One of my goals this year in reading was to like actually get through series, like read them. I'm about to eat some late night cheesecake and then brush my teeth and go to bed, you know what I mean? But I need to, hold on. I'm not wearing pants, so you guys cannot witness this. But one thing, if you're short, you become a professional cabinet climber at a young age. Oh, I gotta go get my water. I gotta fill that. One moment. Also, you guys, I absolutely loathe that pretty much all the YouTubers take off this week from posting. And like, I get it. You want to take some time off. However, I neglected this channel. That is true. During this holiday season, but I posted 25 videos over on my other channel in the month of December, you know, and worked full time on my other job, my real job, the one that pays me money. So I still think a full week off is necessary. Because I am selfish and I want some videos to watch, but I was caught up on those literally first thing this morning, so there was like one to watch. You know, so got 2 lone pieces of cheesecake left. Sad to see her go. basically, I have nothing to watch on TV. I gave up, kind of like on all my shows. I gave up on Love Island Australia because that was pissing me off. I gave up on Survivor because that was pissing me off. Everything pissed me off this season. And I was like so exhausted by the time I was getting to bed that I'm like, if you're not bringing me joy, I'm not making time for you. And that's kind of how I felt about all my shows, besides Ink Master, but those seasons are like 8 episodes long. So that's been over. And then I was gonna watch the new season of Amazing Race, but it's like all people from Big Brother, and I couldn't care less about that. So here we are. Gonna go back to my house rewatch because at least that brings me joy. I actually hate the episode. There's a couple of episodes that I actually don't like. I'm on one of them. Consider just skipping it. I don't hate it as much. My least favorite episode is the episode where they're being held hostage in Cuddy's office. But Chris is sleeping, so I'm gonna go now. And that, my friends, is the end of this video. Drop a disco ball in the comments down below because it's New Year's. Ooh. And that's the closest thing to like the ball dropping. You know what I mean? And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.